Hey, today is Service Saturday, so I thought I would just share with you one of the ministries I work with. We're going to be creating a sweet little box of candies that will tell people how special they are. And I have to tell you, there is a wonderful group of women and men that I work with at our church. So we do a ministry called Friends Ministry, where we work with people with different disabilities and capabilities. So I love to create for them a little sweet treat this year for Valentine's Day, because I'm pretty sure they don't get their own box of chocolate on the regular. And after a recent lesson that I led for the friends, because our friends Mark and Risa weren't able to lead for a week. So we talked about how we can see God in all of the hearts that are around us. So let's go ahead and create this little box of candy that I'm going to be giving out to those friends of ours in the Friends Ministry with different capabilities, because they are sweet and they sure do bless us. Let's go ahead and dive right in. So today I really am grateful for the Branches Tiny Conversation Hearts, which are back. I love them. We used to give these out all the time for my kids when they were in school. And now that we do our community day this year, my daughter will be making some of these to give to her friends in her homeschool community day class. So right now I'm making about 30 of them for the Friends Ministry and the volunteers that join us. Now this is a sweet little box. It's just a little easy open. Now anything I give to our special friends, you want to make sure that it's easy. And actually at the end, I'll probably give it to their families to give to them. Some of them actually for sure, but others can handle it on their own. So this is using the amazing Love for You bundle that you can see on my blog. I have several different cards that we've created and projects recently with this amazing bundle, and it has these great words. So I'm going to give you a little tool tip. Are you ready? This is something my friend Bonnie gave me. I have a larger one, but I like the small one. So I have this little magnet collector. You can see a link for it on my blog if you don't have one already. And I put my dies there in the middle of use so that I can find them again, because I am really getting sick and tired of not finding things on my stamping table. So I thought, let's go ahead, and Bonnie's helping me by getting more organized. So I do keep this here in case I want to keep something attached to it. I can just grab a paper clip. And this is my office, but right now I've put the Love You die set in here, and I've already die cut them for our project. So I used our Boho Blue mini cut and emboss machine to die cut in our basic white cardstocks, the Love and You. Super easy. I'm going to set this right here. Hopefully we'll find it before the end of our project. You can see all the measurements for this on my blog at gettingcrafty.net. And if you haven't already, subscribe and hit that bell. Join us. We actually have an upcoming class for free with this starting next week on our lives. Don't miss out on our Facebook and YouTube lives that we do every Tuesday. And so it's really fun, and it's great to get together. We're going to be using the free limited edition Dandy Designs Designer Series paper. This is a 12 by 12 mega stack. I mean, tons and tons of paper. It is huge, and we're going to be using, it's actually 48 sheets, and they're all double-sided. Really pretty. So we're using the fresh freesia because I thought it would be not so pink and red, you know, and actually I think with the tiny conversation hearts, there's a lot of purple influence on it. So I thought it would be really fun to create with, and it's free. I love free. So it's free with a minimum purchase. It's worth grabbing, you guys. And it's so easy to do. So just in time for Valentine's, but this is an amazing thing for baby showers, birthdays, anything you want to celebrate. This is a very simple project. So we're taking our basic white cardstock. Again, all the measurements are on my blog at gettingcrafty.net. Link in the description below so you guys can catch that. When you want to celebrate an occasion and you want to do it so that it's easy and cohesive, but you have a lot to create, I don't know about you, I do a lot of projects like that. And this is the first year I've actually worked with the Friends Ministry with the holiday here, Valentine's Day. And so I'm excited. It was a simple thing our pastor mentioned in church about how, you know, we serve, and I was raised serving within the church. And so actually, I feel like the Lord put it on our heart. I don't know if we're going to someday take on, I'm going to glue this down with just some multi-purpose liquid adhesive in the middle. Why? Because I will tell you what will happen. Our friends will drop this, or their parents will, and it will get lost. So one of my girlfriends, Hannah, and her mom, Colleen, they have a special needs person that's not from their family that they took in years ago because the parents have passed away. So often your children can need to be passed on to a sibling or a family member, and sometimes there's just not a family member to do it. So she was telling me about this kind of ministry, and then when our pastor mentioned that, so this is the Fresh Freesia cardstock. He mentioned that this ministry in our own church had some availability for volunteering and some needs. Now, I've never worked with special needs before, so I thought, well, okay, if God's putting it on my heart, let's go ahead and do it. So that's what I did. And it has been an amazing experience. My daughter, Karina, and I volunteer together, and we just love it. We love the people. We love Mark and Risa, who run our program. Now, the measurements for this, I actually want you guys to see. I took a strip just like so, and then I cut it to 3, and I cut that in half because the measurement should have been 3 1/4. But I want you to see the center is hidden here. And I didn't want to miscut my cardstock. When you have a 12 by 12 cardstock, what you want to do is have as many simple cuts without extras. So what I did was took this 3-inch wide strip and I cut it in half at 1 1/2. And then we're going to put this down. So Mark and Risa have been amazing. I mean, what they do is amazing for so many families. And we are so, so grateful for them in our own life. So it has been a wonderful journey. And who knows, maybe someday we will end up being a family for somebody who needs us. We don't know. God has big things in store. And if he doesn't, at least I answered the call, right? Maybe is that enough? So we're going to take our heart pack here. There's 2 punches. One is scalloped and one is solid. You can see that there. And we're going to take in our basic white cardstock a scalloped portion, just like so, and punch it out. So I like to serve. It's been something I've been raised doing my whole life. I served alongside of my grandparents in church all of the time. And I just thought it's what you do. So I've raised my kids in that. Apparently this is not a thing everybody does. So there's no judgment. Believe me, there is no judgment at all. So we have a Fresh Freesia heart and we have a basic white heart, and we're going to put this together. Now, how easy is this project, you guys? When you're making 30, actually it's probably gonna be closer to 45 by the time I'm done helping my daughter make some for her class. But when you're making 30 of these, you want it to be relatively easy. I did die cut this Love You Out. I thought this is a really simple 3D little gift that you can give to somebody. It's great really for anything, a birthday party, a baby shower, graduation. This is just a really easy thing. You just modify the accessory to fit whatever it is. Now we're going to do the Love light ink. I remember somebody asking me about how I got the ink on it. Always got all over her hands. And so I was like, well, I use way less than people think I do. And I think that's a big thing. Now, I usually grab my take your pick tool when putting this on, but I'm just going to do it freehand, you guys, because this is an easy project. You kind of put the tip of the multi-purpose liquid there, and you just drag it along. And I'm really sticking to the middle here. And it's funny, when you go and you serve other people, it helps you to get out of depression. It helps you to find joy. I think we were made to serve. I don't know. What do you think? If you guys, I find when I'm depressed that I am not doing enough volunteer work. That's all I got to say, usually. And I'm just too self-centered for my own good. And so when I start thinking about other people and all of that, it just makes my problem seem far less. Now, this is from the same stamp set. So it has a tiny little heart that could be a flower or a leaf right there, and the love for you. But I want this to be simple. I know that oh my gosh, these people, they have been such a blessing in our life. So we're going to stamp Freesia on Freesia. Just really simple here, you guys. And I want to show you, this is a clear block with a photopolymer stamp. And once it's on my surface, I cannot see it sometimes. So I keep little flags on my desk. These are adhesive back and they can come right off. And I use them to find clear blocks. Anything with a little flash of color, I'm inclined to see. So as I'm stamping, I'll see this pink strip and I'm like, oh, well, it's right here. This pink strip and I'll say, oh, there it is, right? Whereas it could get knocked or put underneath of something. Helps me to just track it a little bit better. And I do that also, you guys, on my clear die cutting sheets. You can see that here. This goes with my boho blue mini cut and emboss that's free right now. But I put these on here because the moment I put it down, this here, I can't see it. There's a good chance. Without that reflection, you probably wouldn't see it either. Like if I took it here, it's gone. Like it's really well hidden on my surface. And I guess once you hit your 40s, you stop seeing things the same. So my friend Johanna was talking about that this morning in our Thai boxing class, you know, about how we move slower and we are far more cautious as we get older. And so that was just a funny combo this morning. Sorry. I don't know if that's funny to you guys, but it is to me. I was amazed at how much life changes as you get older. Just saying. Okay, so we've applied the conversation hearts to the inside. We're doing a little wraparound, super easy. And now we're just going to put this together. Now I'm going to take, now you can create this, and that's why I did this design here. You guys, I can create this really quickly. And I have church tomorrow, so I thought, well, let's just do it. I want it to stick off just a little bit. This is like a box of chocolates. You never know who's the nuttiest. Is that not the saying? We're taking your take your pick tool and applying that here. And so I know that Daniel's going to love this. He is so funny. He's one of our loudest, most gregarious characters. But I wanted to make something for Sweet, Mark, and Risa also, who have a situation in their family going on. So we've been praying with them. And so this is Love You, a little heart. And it just goes to show people that they are loved, that they are special, so fierce, be mine, my love, hug me. Those are all words that people in our friends ministry would totally appreciate. They may be a little bit more simple in their understanding, but I think that means sometimes their love is a little bit deeper and that they appreciate it. So super simple. What do you think? Do you like it? Do you love it? There is a Happy Valentine's Day in here stamp, but I think it's too wide. So I didn't want to stamp it on its side or force it. And I don't want this to just be about Valentine's Day. I want to remind them that Jesus loves them and created them to be just who they are. No matter who you love, no matter who needs to hear it, you can always give a little bit of sweetness and ease with this. Have you ever thought about doing like a blessing for people at your church or your community or your neighborhood? I mean, it's a little way to show that you care. We have done things like boo boxes and Valentine love boxes where we go down to the Dollar Tree and we pick up little baskets, for example, like this metal one that you'll see right here. And I've stamped this one, but then you can fill it inside little gift packages like this, right? And you can put little candies in it and you can drop them off to neighborhood kids and families who might need it. I know that this last year, somebody was blessing one of my neighbors who is an amazing single mom with 4 kids. She's amazing. And so every day Nikki was posting about how special this made her and her kids feel and the anticipation of it. So if you've ever thought, let's go ahead and make our world a little bit happier, go ahead and create a little bit of love and send it off. I adore this. I would love to know what you think. Go ahead and comment. Check out the full shopping list for this and supplies and measurements on my blog at gettingcrafty.com. That's gettingcrafty.net. Gettingcrafty.net. And I love this. I hope you know that I appreciate and love you too. Happy Valentine's Day. And just know that you are special and loved. Have a good one. God bless. Mwah. Catch these upcoming videos. You want to make sure you don't miss those because they have all kinds of crafting, including this amazing bundle suite that we have right now. And then we will be joining us live on Tuesdays as we create online with this suite so that you can get more for it and just create and celebrate love all year long. Have a good one. God bless. Bye.